regret to inform you that I am about to blow your minds. Did you know that in Sanskrit there are nearly 100 words for love? I mean, the Greeks had like 3 or 4. Americans, on the other hand, only have 1 word for love. And it's love. That's it. I mean, of course, we have variations, right? Like hopelessly in love, or madly in love, or falling in love. All of which seem a little intense and exhausting. And they all refer to that angsty feeling I used to get back in 1987, whenever Billy Blake would pass by my locker between 5th period home economics and gym.
I mean, what's so special about Billy Blake?
My best friend Danny was not in love with Billy Blake.
I mean, he's got, muscles or something, but who cares?
Eros, the Greek word for loving with lusty sexual passion. The love of muscles. Don't be jealous. I still love you.
You don't care about me.
Actually, I do. Philia. Fraternal love between equals. That's how I love Danny. It's the sort of love you'd have for your brother, or your community, or your pets. The love of men without muscles.
I mean, are you even still going to prom with me?
Ew, Danny, gross. That'd be like going with my brother.
You know what, you're right. I just need to man up and I need to ask Lisa Tibbetts. Oh, shit.
Danny's love for Lisa Tibbetts was neither eros nor philia. It was storge, a rarely used Greek word used to describe forced love. For a tyrant.
Danny, will you please help me? I got way too many library books again.
Although I have to say,
Sorry.
after several months of doggedly carrying Lisa's books around, Danny's muscle situation was mildly improving.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to help.
I thought, erroneously, that Danny might actually ask Lisa to prom that night.
So I chickened out.
Wow, no way.
What am I supposed to say? How do I even start that conversation?
Lisa, please go with me to prom.
All right, it's not that simple.
Danny, could you keep it down? Or better yet, stop using up the line. I gotta call Bob at the office.
Yeah, Grandpa Morris, 1 second. Cool out. Anyway, here's what you don't understand about women.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
They need to be cultivated like gardens.
Ugh, barf me out.
I need to say something like, hey Lisa, your hair looked really nice today.
Are you talking to a girl?
No, just Tara. Damn, she hung up on me.
Probably because you inferred she isn't actually a woman.
Come on. Tara. Tara.
Did I say something funny?
Just the idea of Tara as a woman.
Boy, you have to learn how to talk to females. In my day, there were rules of the game that you knuckleheads just don't understand. In fact, let me show you something.
Like most ancient creatures, Morris had sown the subsoil with artifacts to leave traces of his presence upon the earth. Danny usually found excavating these items to be an extremely tedious and time-consuming task. But, buried at the bottom of a cardboard box in the attic, deceptively labeled rubber nipples, he found exactly what he'd been searching for.
This is exactly what I've been searching for.
From Morris Clacton to a certain Miss Jean Jordan, 1945, when Morris was stationed in Rome. Line upon line of elegant prose, of honest feeling, of true love. It wasn't eros, and it certainly wasn't philia. The letter was chock full of agape, unconditional love, good love, the love that a man has for his God. And there were more letters, more words, more and more agape. I mean, I guess Danny had never heard the story of how his grandparents had met and corresponded over the course of 17 months. As far as he knew, they now gargled mouthwash together at the kitchen sink and slept in separate twin beds. And his grandma Jean, a barrel-shaped woman who called laundry the wash, and once beat off a rabid raccoon with just her purse, hardly seemed like the worthy object of such lofty sentiments. But somehow, these two grody people had previously reached this level of aspirational ardor that my friend Danny was certain would land him a date at Hamilton High's Romance Under the Stars Twinkle Light Prom.
What in the good Sam Hill are you doing?
Landing a prom date.
Oh, well, I guess I should be flattered. But you shouldn't use a typewriter. That's all wrong.
But what difference does it make?
You really have to feel the word. You have to bleed all over the page.
Well, I don't want Lisa to think we're too poor to have a typewriter.
Oh, never mind. You kids will never understand the true love. Rock and roll ruined it with all that sexy
Actually, as is often the case when people only have one word for love, Morris was conflating eros with agape. Rock and roll didn't kill agape, it just wasn't all that concerned with it. This was a mistake that Danny would make 20 years later in 2005 when he found his son doing this.
What are you doing?
Huh?
I said, what are you doing? And put your feet off the table.
Oh, Rex, I'm
I thought you said you were going to write Amanda about your feelings.
yeah, that's what I'm doing, you know, if you let me.
Okay, smartass. Maybe if you and your entire generation weren't looking for shortcuts, she would go with you. You know what I blame? This rap music. You think women should throw themselves at you.
Oh, honey, I'm sure whatever you wrote to Lisa Tibbetts back in the 11th grade would only be improved with a new medium. Feet off the table.
Oh God, I can't really want to say this. Alright, it's really not that bad. You must have really liked this girl.
Well, she did have really big hair.
Oh, you know what? I'm running late. Do you have it? Because I gotta go.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll see you later. Yeah, Danny and I got married because we had to be stereotypical 80s movie characters and marry our best friend. And yeah, it was still mostly philia. But as you can see from this wonderful living conjointment of genetic material over here, we were not without our eros moments. He's got my smile and my hair, my great teeth.
I'm just never going to get a date to prom. I am just so lame.
And his father's low self-esteem. All right, come on, let's go.
Yes, man.
I want to see you hustle, let's go. So, how did we get here? Until I learned about the different words for love, I had a really hard time squaring up this story. I mean, I wish I could tell you that what Danny felt for me was straight up agape. But on the other hand, I'm not a god. I don't want to sit up on a high, doomed to eventually fall. You can hurt yourself that way.
Oh, I thought I saw headlights. You aren't smoking out here, are you?
No, sir.
Where's your date? The evening can't be over already. It's only 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Say, Grandpa Morris, when you wrote those letters to Grandma Jean,
What letters?
the ones you showed me,
Those weren't to your Grandma Jean.
okay, they were definitely addressed to Jean.
Jean Jordan, your grandmother's maiden name was Grayson. There were a lot of Jeans running around there. You thought I wrote all that flowery stuff to your Grandma Jean? She sure would have looked at me screwy, probably smacked me with her purse like she did that raccoon.
So, you didn't marry the other Jean, but why not?
Well, when I got back from the war, we figured out we were pretty different. The old grandmother, Jean's family had a lot more money than mine, and she was never really all that in love with me to begin with. Now, your Grandma Jean was my friend Patrick's kid sister. I'd known her for years, and it just felt right.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. You know, Lisa was nice, but I don't know, she was so stuck up all night. She was worried about her makeup and her hair, and Danny, I don't want to dance. My heels are too high. Like, come on, man.
Well, I wish you had gone with your friend, Tara. I bet you kids could have really torn it up.
Yeah, she went with Billy Blake. Gag me.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself. After all, you're still learning the rules.
Yes? What?
Are you coming from the library?
No duh, Sherlock.
Okay, bite me, Watson. Do you want help or not?
Sure. Because apparently Billy isn't going to be any help. He told me last night that he'd like to be friends, but I guess he only has room in his heart for one true love, and he's going with football.
Hey, I'm sorry. You know, we should go together next year. As friends.
Yeah? You know, I do love you. As a friend.
Yeah, I love you too. That's it.